Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and in today's episode of United Way, in a slight change of plan, we are off to Wembley to take on Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup final as we look to make it 2 in a row for United and our first trophy as manager. And then we take on PSG in Paris in the second leg of our round of 16 Champions League tie, and we'll get to how the first leg went in a minute. But our form going into this cup final is a little bit patchy. It hasn't been great at times. Since the Millwall game, we've drawn with Burnley 1-1 in the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final. Then we took on Liverpool in the Premier League at home. Of course, we beat them in Anfield 3-2, but this was a 2-2 draw and 2 late goals, 1 for each team. We went ahead early, Nunez equalised. Martial put us ahead with 15 minutes to go, but Curtis Jones equalised for Liverpool, and that was a 2-2 draw there. And then we followed that up by beating Burnley in the second leg of the Carabao Cup 4-0 to get through to the final. Goals for Hannibal, 2 for Highland and 1 for Scott McTominay. Then we took on Bournemouth in the FA Cup 4th round and it was a 0-0 draw away from home. Disappointing performance. Made us have to play a replay against them, and another game which we didn't really need. Weren't great at all in that game. Then we took on Crystal Palace in the league away from home and it was a 1-0 defeat. Again, not a good performance at all from us. Eze put them ahead with 25 minutes to go and they held out for the win. That was a disappointing defeat, especially as our next game up was the Manchester derby against City, and we lost this 2-0. We were actually really in the game until Scott McTominay got sent off on 52 minutes, and then 2 late goals, 78 minutes and 89 for Bernardo Silva and De Bruyne. That put City well clear at the top now, and our title chances have fallen away. We responded though with a 6-0 win against Bournemouth in that FA Cup replay. Great performance, a hat-trick for Anthony Martial, Fernandes, Garnacho and Donny van de Beek with the other goals. And then we had a 5-2 home win against Newcastle in the league. Really good performance here. 2 for Highland, Fernandes, de Beek and Garnacho with the goals. They pulled one back in injury time to make it 5-2. That was a really impressive performance that sadly we didn't follow up on because we drew 1-1 with Nottingham Forest away from home. They went ahead, Highland equalised and it was a 1-1 draw, so more points dropped by us in the league. And then even more points dropped because we lost again away from home 1-0 to Tottenham, who are battling relegation in this save. Maddison put them ahead just before half time and we fell to a defeat. And if we look at the league table, we are down to 4th position because teams have played games, they've caught up on games, so we're down to 4th position, point behind Arsenal, 4 behind Liverpool in second, and now 16 behind Man City. So yeah, no chance of winning the title, and we're in a bit of a battle now to try and get into the Champions League, but we have a good gap back to Newcastle, thankfully. So the first leg of that Champions League game against PSG was played at Old Trafford and it was a 1-1 draw. Rashford put us ahead, an own goal from Martinez equalised, so we're going into that second leg at 1-1. But we have this cup final to look forward to against Aston Villa, and this is the lineup we're going with. A couple of people out injured means changes. Amrabat in for Casemiro, Van de Beek in for Mason Mount, and so good chance for them to perform in a cup final, and hopefully we can get our first silverware as Manchester United manager. So here we are at Wembley for this cup final. There's the Aston Villa lineup, and they will be threatening. I think Tammy Abrahams has signed for Villa from Roma. There's our lineup, and hopefully we can come out on top in this game. Need big performances from Highland, Fernandes, and hopefully we will be lifting that trophy at the end. Here come the teams out at Wembley. First cup final for me as manager of Manchester United, taking on Aston Villa here at Wembley. Let's hope we can come out on top. First highlight here, throw in for Aston Villa near our box. They played around, Zaniolo has it for them. Plays into Douglas Luiz, out to Leon Bailey, but Luke Shaw gets back luckily enough. And Onana plays it calmly out to Varane. And he looks to play to Bruno Fernandes, our captain. Will he be lifting the trophy at the end of this game? That's a poor one from him, and Langley has it back to Olsen in goal. Here's Smith for them, and they pass it around Kamara. Nice passing, Ramsey bringing it forward. Oh, Dallo intercepts now. Can we quickly counter-attack? Dallo brings it forward. Plenty of men with him. Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. 1-0. Oh, yes. Brilliant finish from Garnacho. What a season he's having. And we're ahead in the cup final on 25 minutes. And a huge moment there, hitting them on the counter-attack quickly. It was Dallo here with the interception. He brought it forward with plenty of men running with him. And Bruno Fernandes quickly under Garnacho. Runs into the box. Blasts it past Olsen. And we go 1-0 up at Wembley. Cash with a throw in for Aston Villa, down to Ramsey. Douglas Luiz, Cash passing around, Kamara, Cash, Luiz Villa trying to get themselves back into this game. Luiz takes on his man. He's got a bit of space here for a cross. He gets it in. Abraham scores. They're level, Villa. And that lead lasted 5 minutes for us. And that was far too easy. Got down that side, past Luke Shaw, got the cross in. And Abraham only had to tap it home. And that is poor from us. We'll look at it again here. Douglas Luiz took on, I think that's Donny van de Beek actually, who didn't get back. Didn't block the cross. He comes in, beats Martinez at the near post. And Abraham fires home. Half an hour gone at Wembley. It's 1-1. Throw in here right at the end of the first half. Shaw. Oh, it's in. Yes, Martinez. Oh, we're back in front right on half time. And it's a throw in routine from us. Oh, huge moment in this cup final. We're going to go in at half time ahead. It was Luke Shaw with the throw in. Highland headed it on. There was Martinez beats Olsen, who came out too slow into an empty net. And we go 2-1 up here at Wembley. And that is half time. So we go in front. And that could be huge. Villa had been coming on stronger towards the end of that half. They deserve to be level, and we have really stolen the lead. And now got to tell them to go out and let's say don't be complacent anyway, and get this cup final wrapped up. But that's a huge moment. We're 2-1 up here at Wembley, but Villa with a throw in here. Can they create something? Douglas Luiz, Matty Cash, Kamara, Luiz. Oh, he has to come out of the box. Martinez dives in. Does he win the ball? Oh, I thought he won the ball. It's going to VAR. And are Villa going to get a penalty inside 2 minutes of the second half? VAR is having a look at it. And penalty is given. Martinez gives away a penalty. So Villa with the chance to be level. And a goal right after half time for them. Douglas Luiz to take it. It's in. And Villa are level at 2-2. Oh, goal for us just on half time. Goal for them just after half time. What a cup final this is. It's 2-2. And it could go any way from this moment. Villa had been coming on stronger towards the end of that half. Didn't deserve to be behind, and that penalty levels things up. Here at Wembley, it's 2-2. Hello, with a throw in here, goes long towards Garnacho. He heads it on. Varane can't win the header. It'll fall to Ramsey. Villa can break here. Abraham gets back onside. Villa have a man over. Abraham, oh, poor touch. That was a huge chance for Villa. If Abraham had passed the ball on there. Here's Marcus Rashford for us. Into Highland. Into Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho, can he do something? Garnacho into the box. Garnacho gets it. Highland, yes, we're ahead 3-2. Oh, that's a huge turnaround in this game. Looked like Villa had a huge chance to go ahead on the counter. We've countered them, and Highland puts us ahead 3-2. Lovely. I don't know if that was a step over or what, but Garnacho into the box, takes on his man, gets the cross. Highland volleys it in past Olsen. Just on the hour mark here, we're 3-2 up. Full-time whistle goes at Wembley. We've won the Carabao Cup 3-2 in the end. A great cup final that was a real roller coaster. Villa coming back into it twice, but that Highland goal was enough to see us win our first silverware as Manchester United manager. It's 2 in a row for the club in the Carabao Cup. The trophy is handed to our captain Bruno Fernandes, and he will lift it now and confirm that Manchester United are Carabao Cup champions. So here we are on the day of the PSG second leg in Paris, and before we get into the team news, a couple of games to catch up on that we played. We took on Everton in the 5th round of the FA Cup and beat them on penalties with a rotated team. Scott McTominay put us in front. They equalised through James Gardner, but we came out on top on penalties. Then we took on Luton in the Premier League, and this was a 4-0 win, getting revenge for that shock defeat to them, and goals from Martinez, Van de Beek, Highland and Bruno Fernandes. And then we took on Everton again at Goodison Park, but this time in the Premier League, and came away with a 3-0 win. Goals for Garnacho, Martinez and Bruno Fernandes. And that has us back up to league table not showing up there. Hold on. Now, the league table showing that we are back up to 3rd position now, 2 points ahead of Arsenal, only a point behind Liverpool, so we could still finish 2nd if we can keep our winning run going. But we need to get a win here in the Champions League against PSG. And this is the lineup we're going with. A couple of changes through injury. Onana out injured in goal, so Alte comes in. Wan-Bissaka is going to start at right back because he's a bit better defensively, so going up against Mbappe ahead of Dalot, and Van de Beek and Amrabat continue in midfield for the injured Casemiro and Mason Mount. So that's the lineup. It's 1-1 from the first leg. Can we get through? On the way here in Paris for the second leg, 1-1 from the first one. Really should have a lead going into this, but we didn't quite manage it. 6 minutes gone. It's 0-0 on the night. Kick here. Bruno Fernandes to take it, whips it into the near post. Highland gets up and heads it just over Donnarumma's crossbar. first chance created for us, 23 minutes gone, it's still 0-0. Corner kick for PSG, Asensio to take it, picks out a man free on the edge of the box, curls it, just past the post. Huge chance there for PSG. Half time here in Paris, it's 0-0 on the night, 1-1 on aggregate. Pretty even game, even if PSG have had a lot more possession. We've had a few chances ourselves, and still level on aggregate. Can we come out on top? A goal in this second half for either side would be massive. Throw in for PSG, down to Fabian Hernandez. Van de Beek intercepts it, tries to pick out Rashford, doesn't quite get to him. And now Tomiyasu, who has joined PSG from Arsenal, plays it into midfield. Vitina, Fabian, great tackle from Amrabat. Back to Alte in goals. Hasn't let us down, coming in for the injured Onana, and has a good performance on a 7.1. Here's Luke Shaw, brings it forward. Rashford, poor from Rashford, he gives it to Vitina. Now PSG can counter. They look to get the ball into the box. Asensio is there, heads it through that to Alte, makes a good save, hits the post, comes back to the keeper's hands, and we really got away with one there. Corner kick, Luke Shaw to take it in towards the centre of the box. It's headed clear. Highland with a bicycle. What a goal! Ramos Highland with a bicycle kick to put us in front in Paris. 1-0 on the night, 2-1 on aggregate. What a finish that is. The striker has had a wonderful debut season. Shaw with the corner, it was headed up in the air. Highland with the bicycle past Donnarumma. What a goal that is. We're 1-0 up on the night, 2-1 up on aggregate. Corner kick for PSG, Marco Asensio to take it. Is he going to pick out anyone? It comes towards Kimpembe. Highland heads it clear, falls to Asensio, picks out Kimpembe, back to Asensio, into the box, it's level. Poor defending there. Asensio getting into the box far too easy, levels things up, not only on the night but on aggregate as well, and that could be a big changing point in this game. Corner kick headed clear initially, falls back to Asensio. He plays a 1-2 here with Kimpembe, and it's Highland who didn't track him really brilliantly there. Alte couldn't save it, and it's 1-1 on the night. Hakimi here with another throw in, down to Marquinhos. He looks for options, goes back to Donnarumma again, and he will take his time, plays it to Hakimi. He plays it on to Dembele, as he's tried to push back from Rashford, but he keeps possession. PSG happy to retain it here and keep the pressure on us. Nuno Mendes into Fabian. Mbappe makes the run. We cut it out for Amrabat. He loses possession. Amrabat's on a yellow card. He pulled him back there. Amrabat's going to be sent off here. And we're down to 10 men with 15 minutes to go. Amrabat gave the ball away and then sort of panicked, pulled his man back. And we're in a bit of trouble now. So we're going to bring on Casemiro. Not fully fit, but bring him on. We're going to take off Garnacho. We're going to put him, Casemiro, back to defensive midfielder role if the game allows me to, and we'll put Rashford into this. We'll go with a sort of a diamond, go on to cautious as well, and we will change our width to a bit more narrow, and hopefully that will see us through. Probably hoping now for extra time in this game because we're down to 10 men. PSG have a free kick here and we'll be Lee to take it for them. Looking for options, goes for goal, hits the crossbar. Van de Beek heads it clear. Bruno Fernandes will get there first, will he? No, Nuno Mendes gets there. PSG keep the pressure on, but that's the end of the highlight. So we will have extra time here in Paris. We've held on with 10 men for a 1-1 draw on the night, 2-2 on aggregate. Can we now sneak it through in extra time? It's a corner kick, for PSG here. Fabio Vieira takes it in towards Danilo. It's headed clear initially, it falls to Kimpembe. Back to Solar, deflected, out for another corner. We're really just holding on here at times. And it's a brave defensive performance since that red card. Here comes the corner kick. Dembele into the box, headed clear. Mbappe will get there, and he'll have a bit of space to get the cross in. Mendes, deflected and in. It'll go to VAR. It's an own goal. It's given. It's Bruno Fernandes. It's an own goal. VAR haven't looked at it, and we are behind in Paris in extra time, and that will probably be it. It's unlikely we're going to get level with 10 men. Corner kick, headed clear initially, falls to Mbappe. He just whips the cross in. A shot is taken here by Nuno Mendes, hits Bruno Fernandes, not much you could do about it, goes in, and we're 2-1 down. Martinez in possession, Varane, we have 10 minutes of extra time left. Casemiro, Varane, out to Dalot, looking for options ahead of himself. Casemiro, Fernandes, that own goal will be heartbreak for him if it's the costly one, but that's poor from Casemiro. Mbappe is through, Mbappe makes it 3, that seals it. PSG are going through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We are going to bow out in the round of 16. It was a brave performance after that red card. This was really poor here from Casemiro. He does have that knock, maybe it's affecting him. Mbappe onto it quickly, and then he was always going to beat Martinez for pace, in off the post, and we are 3-1 down on the night. With a throw in here for PSG, and down to Solar. And PSG are happy now to pass the ball around, take time with the clock. They're going to go through, and we've given them a good run for their money in both legs, but just not enough quality in the end. Here's Fabio Vieira. Vieira makes it 4. Oh, that's cruel on us. That really is cruel on us. This has not been a 4-1 defeat. Definitely not a 5-2 aggregate defeat, because we've been in this tie. That red card really has been costly him. Tired legs in extra time too. Kimpembe here played it forward. Lee straight through to Fabio Vieira, right down the heart of our defence. Great finish past Altay, and we go 4-1 down on the night. Full time here in Paris, we bow out of the Champions League. A brave performance. That red card costly for us. We took the lead through Highland, but couldn't hang on. 4-1 defeat on the night, 5-2 on aggregate. So our Champions League adventure is over for this season in the round of 16, knocked out by PSG. Hopefully though we can get back into next season's Champions League, and we're going to come back in the next episode for the last 2 games of the season. We will be taking on West Ham at home, Aston Villa away, and hopefully we'll have either sealed Champions League football by then, or we will do in those games. If you did enjoy today's episode, please drop a like on the video. Also good to see more likes and that people are enjoying them. Don't forget to leave any feedback you have in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Really helps the channel to grow and helps you to catch every video that's posted, including the new save when the main game comes out, which will be starting right away. And if you subscribe, you will get every post of that save. Videos will be posted Monday to Friday, 6 PM Irish time, and subscribing will make sure you get the notification. There's also a playlist on the channel if you want to catch up on anything that's happened here at United. So until the next episode, please take it easy.